Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Wandering Through West Virginia Vacation Edition. Today we're here at Patriots Point, which is down in Charleston, South Carolina, and we're here for two things. One, we're going to be going over to Fort Sumter, and two, we're going to be going aboard the USS Yorktown. There also is another small little frigate over there. I forget what it's called, but we're going to be going on that one and the Yorktown. So, we're going to be going over to Fort Sumter on a ferry. When we come back, we're going on the Yorktown. So, yeah, how about that for an adventure? So, let's have fun. We are currently trying to get underway here on the Spirit of Charleston ferry that's going to take us over to Fort Sumter. This is our view. I found out that the little ship over there, well, it's not little, that is the USS Laffey. It is a rainy June 20th here in Charleston, West Virginia. Not Charleston, West Virginia. Charleston, South Carolina. Sorry. But yeah, we'll be visiting those ships later. We have landed here at Fort Sumter, and I am interested in showing you all what this fort has to offer. Here it is. We have a whole bunch of birds over there.
Welcome to Fort Sumter. Ready to talk again. So you can kick this in that direction in just a few minutes.
How about this? So, there's one of the rangers. There's two rangers stationed over here. One of the two is over there giving a talk about the fort. I've decided that I'm going to go over and start walking around the fort. Now, if you notice here, I have the big, ooh, those are bugs, ugly bugs. But you're gonna have the brick emplacements there. I don't believe those are original. I believe that that's actually where, yeah, because you can see down here on the bottom, that's where the gun placements were. And so that was bricked up afterwards. Some of the guns include huge things like that. Yeah. Now I do have to clarify. The big black thing back there was added later in the 1800s. It's called Battery Isaac Hewer. It is not original to the fort. The only thing that's original to the fort is the bricks. And they said on the way over that every single one of these bricks was handmade by the enslaved population. So African American slaves were the ones who created the bricks that make up Fort Sumter. I thought that was really interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, you have all of this stuff. You have more of the big cannons over there. But look at this. Look at the walls. That's seashells. Seashells. My gosh. Looks like you got a cannon in there. Can't really tell. Let's see if we can get a better look. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big cannon. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Okay, so I came back. Got another giant cannon over here. Another cannon over here. Cannon there. My goodness gracious. They're saying stay off the mounds here. Oh, they repainted one of them. This is actually the end of the fort that I actually got the least amount of damage. That's interesting. Ooh. Let's see. It's a mortar. What's interesting is they aimed these mortars at Charleston, but they never fired them. Here's a little better look at the guns. My gosh. You know, we talk about history, we talk about what history is, talk about remembering the legacy of all those that came before us. We've been to Civil War battles before, but this is where it started. This is where the whole shebang started. Let's see if we can go on top. Shall we? Yep, we're at the top. Out there is the Atlantic Ocean. crazy if you think about it. There you go. One of the first introductions to iron warships. The Monitor and the Merrimack, but this was afterwards. Huh. Scoring of the fort was the only attempt by Union forces to storm Fort Sumter during the Civil War. Wow. On the night of September 8th, 1863, a Union tugboat towed 500 sailors and Marines in a small boat within 400 yards of Fort Sumter, then cast them loose to assault the fort. Both the Confederates suspected the attack as the leading boats landed. The defenders opened fire, hurling grenades and bricks. They threw bricks at them. The assailants, guns at Fort Moultrie and the Confederate gunboat Chicora, opened fire. Remaining boats retreated, and 124 Union men stranded there were killed, wounded, or captured. For the next 16 months, Union forces continued to bombard Fort Sumter, but never attempted another landing. How about that? How about that? Like, literally. Oh, golly. Lone howitzer. It's a 12-pounder. Imagine just shooting this thing off. My gosh. It'd be nuts. Now, if you remember correctly, we've stood and looked down the barrel of these things before. We've visited Carnifex Ferry. We went to the Battle of Droop Mountain. We visited there. So we've seen bits and pieces of history. We have. If you look here, this is what it looked like before and then after. Looks like a piece of rubble compared to its older self. That's how much I don't know what the right word is, lead that the Confederates pumped into this thing. But hey, they did not hold back. So we just finished up at Fort Sumter. I got a new stamp in my National Park book, so I'm happy with that. And we were on our way back to Patriots Point. So then we'll get on the aircraft carrier, USS Yorktown, and I think it's destroyer, USS Laughing. That'll be a separate video. But thanks for coming along on this little vacation adventure. This is the second national park that we visited on this trip. We might get to Fort Moultrie, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out later. But until then, have fun, be safe, and let's go climb on a U.S. aircraft carrier.